What if the help you've been praying for is already standing beside you, unseen, unheard, but fully active? Sometimes the greatest battles of your life are not won by what you see with your natural eyes, but by what God is doing behind the scenes. And that's exactly what 2 Kings 6:17 reminds us of. The scripture says, "And Elisha prayed, 'Open his eyes, Lord, so that he may see.' Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. For a moment the servant was afraid. He saw enemies, threats, trouble, pressure, but he couldn't see that God had already surrounded the situation. And many times we are the same. We see bills, we see sickness, we see family battles, we see uncertainty, but we do not see the spiritual armies God has assigned to us. Let this verse remind you today, God is always working beyond what you can see. Even when you feel alone, you are surrounded. When you feel attacked, you are defended. When you feel outnumbered, God says you are overcovered. Heaven's armies are not far away. They are closer than your fears, bigger than your problems, and stronger than your enemies. You may feel like you're standing against a mountain of challenges, but God says, open your eyes, look again. I am with you. Like Elisha prayed for his servant, today I pray that God opens your spiritual eyes to see his protection, his presence, his provision, and his power. You are not empty. You are not abandoned. You are not fighting alone. The God who surrounded Elisha has surrounded you. What you see is not all there is. There is a divine backup. There is heavenly reinforcement. There is angelic assistance. God has already positioned victory around your life. Stop focusing on the enemy's chariots. Look at God's chariots of fire. God is working in ways you cannot see, and he has already gone ahead of you. What looks like a battlefield is already covered with God's glory. If this bless you, write in the comments, Lord, open my eyes to see that I am surrounded by your glory. Let your comment be your declaration of faith. Your eyes will open. Your fear will break. Your confidence will rise. And you will see that God is already fighting for you.